What would archaeology look like in a world without money?
Well, without money, funding for big expeditions would be a lot more difficult. We might rely on smaller local digs closer to where people live. There could be a bigger focus on preserving existing sites, rather than always looking for new ones. You could even imagine communities taking more ownership of their own history, maybe having local historians, or folks trained in basic archaeology techniques.
Let's start from the bottom. You want to be a new archaeologist, and you go to school, you study in the university, and you don't need money to go to the university, so there will be a lot more archaeologists.
That's true. If anyone could go to university without worrying about money, we'd probably have a lot more people interested in all sorts of subjects, including archaeology. With more people studying it, there could also be more focus on developing new techniques or ways of looking at the past.
Historians and stuff like that, they study books and they learn about history, and so they go and do archaeologist findings in different countries.
That's a good point. Historians and archaeologists often work together. Historians might study old texts to get clues about a certain time period, and then archaeologists might go look for physical evidence from that same time to see if the written records match up with what they find.
So it doesn't necessarily need to be a community thing. It could just be somebody very educated in archaeology that wants to go around the world and find new stuff.
That's right. You don't need a whole community to be an archaeologist. You could definitely have individuals traveling the world making discoveries on their own. Of course, it would be helpful to have connections to local communities and researchers wherever you go. They can provide support, knowledge, and make sure you're respecting important historical sites.
And it will be easier for him because he wouldn't need money in a world without money.
Definitely. Without needing money, an archaeologist could focus on finding ways to trade for supplies or barter for help. They could also join forces with other travelers or researchers for safety and support.
Very good. So we will have a lot more findings, for sure.
Definitely. With more people able to pursue archaeology, we'd probably see a lot more sites discovered and explored. It would be exciting to think about all the new things we could learn about our history.
Okay, I'll be back with a different question.